guys, this is Study Guide 21. Number 1, a moving company is able to move 83 boxes every hour. How many boxes are they able to move during a 9-hour workday? So if I move 83 boxes every hour and I have 9 hours, I can multiply that together to find the answer. So 80 plus 3 times 9. Well, I know that 9 times 8 is 72, so 9 times 80 will be 720, and 9 times 3 is 27. So I'm going to add 720 plus 27 to get 747. So they can move 747 boxes in 9 hours. Number 2, write the equation. Katie won 13 tickets. Joel won 7 times as many tickets as Katie. How many tickets did Joel win? If Katie won 13 and Joel won 7 times as many, I'm going to multiply that by 7. So 13 is 10 plus 3 times 7. 7 times 10 is 70, and 7 times 3 is 21. So 70 plus 21 is 91. So Joel won 91 tickets. Okay, number 3. In May, 98 people visited the library. In June, 87 people visited the same library. In July, twice as many people visited in May and June combined. How many people visited the library in July? Man, that's a lot of information. So let's make a chart. In May, 98 people visited. In June, 87 people visited. In July, twice as many, so 2 times as many people visited as May and June combined. So May plus June times 2. So let's go over here and add May plus June, the total for May and June. So 98 plus 87 is 185. So I'm going to go back up here and look. I've added 98 plus 87, which is May plus June, and that's 185. Now I need to take that 185 and multiply by 2. So I'm going to do 100 plus 80 plus 5 times 2. 100 times 2 is 200. 8 times 2 is 16. So 80 times 2 is 160. And 5 times 2 is 10. So I'm going to add that up. 200 plus 160 plus 10. So that means 370 people visited the library in July. Okay, number 4, start at 138, create a pattern that adds 8. Stop when you have 5 numbers. So I like to go ahead and draw my lines so I know when I can stop. And my first number is 138. And it says create a pattern that adds 8. So I'm just going to add 8. So that's 146 plus 8. $154 plus 8. 162 plus 8. And there's my pattern. If 6/10 equals 60/100, then 4/10 equals, let's look at that top apart and see what's going on. I know that 6 times 10 is 60 and 10 times 10 is 100. So I've multiplied 10 to both to get my answer. So let's do the same to the bottom. 4 times 10 is 40 and 10 times 10 is 100. If it takes Maddie 1/4 of an hour to clean the kitchen, and it takes Keaton 3/4 of an hour to clean the kitchen, how much total time does it take Maddie and Keaton to clean the kitchen? So we can take the 1/4 of an hour it takes Maddie and add the 3/4 of an hour it takes Keaton and add those together, and we would get 4/4 or 1 whole hour for them both to clean the kitchen. 1/3 plus 1/3 . If I add it together, would be 2/3. Decompose 7/8 in 2 ways. So for A, I'm going to count how many blanks I need to fill in. So I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? And I've got 7/8. So I'm going to need to put 1/8 in each of these. 1/8 plus 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 1/8. And that plus shouldn't be there. Just the equal. Equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7/8. Now on B, I see they've already got 3/8 as my first blank, and then there are 2 more blanks left. So I know 7/8 take away 3/8, which is what's right here, leaves 4/8. So if I have to separate that into 2 blanks, I could do 1/8 and 3/8 equals 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7/8. Or I could do the 3/8 they have plus blank plus blank. I could do 2/8 plus 2/8 equals 7/8. Or you could switch them around. Okay, 1/6 plus 1/6. I've done my best to draw it the best I could, but I'm not a great artist. So anyway, I've broken my circle into 6. So 1/6 plus 1/6 would be 2/6. Number 10, write less than, greater than, or equal to make this statement true. So I have 3/4 here, and I have 4/8 shaded here. So even though they don't have the same denominator, I can look at my drawing and see that 3/4 is greater than 4/8.